Um, I think tonight was typical of us. We had some really good stretches of basketball. Played extremely well in that first half to get the 17-point lead, and just weren't in sync to start the second half. I thought we got some good looks. Austin rushed some shots inside, and then we didn't do a good job initially defending it. It was one-on-one because with Brewer out, they just kind of they didn't run their normal offense, and they were beating us off the bounce. And we didn't respond well to that, and they went on that stretch, and I intentionally, I wasn't going to call a timeout. I wasn't going to try to bail our guys out. I thought it was important for them to figure it out and to fight, and it got close, too close for comfort, but
2 points.
They did. We got a couple stops, made a couple big baskets, and that was enough to stretch it back out. Then all of a sudden, the last couple minutes, our guys turned it on again, and it just shows when it's clicking. We can do some good stuff, but again, consistency has been our challenge all year long.
And that's important in a tournament, which is coming up in a couple of weeks. You got to be consistent.
Yeah, I mean certainly from game to game. But within a game, but it's you'd like to be consistent and you'd like to play well all the time, but we do have the ability to get hot, it's keeping it going. So we just need to keep our foot on the pedal and keep moving forward.
Big win from the standing standpoint. I mean, you put
Yeah,
some
I
distance.
mean, obviously we didn't want to play on Tuesday, and at least we've seemingly, put ourselves in a position where, we at least know that we'll play on Wednesday.
9-4 at home, I believe, is your record. That's a pretty good home record.
It is. I mean, I wish. I mean, I can think of two overtime games that I'd like for that to be 11-2. But I mean, this is a great place to play. To look out there and 5,000 some odd people, on a Saturday night, and it hasn't been the best season. You got COVID and everything else, and they came out tonight to support the team. So hopefully they enjoyed the positives that they saw. And there's been a handful of games that I think can or maybe have been attractive for the fans. I mean, the way we played against Marshall, the way we played against UAB, Florida Atlantic the other day, and tonight, while we didn't put a full 40 minutes together, there were some pretty good stretches. So hopefully the fans have enjoyed watching these guys and trying to help them get over the hump.
Charles, career high tonight. Is that your career high, 15?
That's what they were saying.
You guys did get hot for a while. Tell me how it felt out there for you shooting and just about the game itself.
Over the past 2 games, maybe I haven't really made too many shots. So just being in this one and sticking with it, and then being able to finally see one go through the rim, just kind of means the world. Just knows that the work is showing, and that if I continue to work, that results will continue to come.
Joining a new team, a new league, it's been a transition. Has that hurt? Do you think have you overcome all that? Are you in sync now, do you think?
No, definitely. I feel like I'm in a great sync with our players and our coaching staff, just being able to go out there and play for one another and have them playing for me and looking for me whenever I'm open and I'm looking for them. It's I think it works for me and it works for everybody. And we've got a pretty good thing going. I want to keep it going.
How do you like, playing at home? You guys have won a lot here. And why do you win here, do you think?
It's definitely the fan support. Just when we go out there and knowing whether we're going on a run or the other team's going on a run, being able to hear the crowd have our back and cheering for us definitely keeps us going and definitely gives us momentum in times where we really need it.
Thank you. JJ, how about Austin? How bad is his injury, do you know?
It's the same ankle. He's going to be sore, but he's fine. He came back out, later. I think he just tweaked it. If we had to play tomorrow, I don't think he could probably play. But we'll, these guys have a day off tomorrow. They'll rest up, get treatment, probably hold him from any certainly live action on Monday. But I would think certainly by Tuesday we'll get him back out there a little bit, and he should be ready to go on Wednesday. Makai's the one, a little bit more uncertainty. The initial diagnosis looks like it's a soft tissue injury. We'll see how he responds to ice and some, I don't know, Advil, Tylenol, whatever. And if it's not better tomorrow, we'll get him x-rayed. But they felt like Jason Mitchell, our trainer, and the docs, felt like it was a soft tissue injury on a wrist that was already taped up from being sprained early in the season, and it's just been continued to be sore all the way through.
Is it a shooting hand?
Yes.
Okay. That's a big difference.
Hey, that three he made out there, you can talk about, whatever. That was a big three. That, to me, that kind of was the, that put the icing on the cake right there. That 3-point shot he knocked in. Great execution by the guys, by the way.
While I have you, the video you guys have done, talk to me a little bit about that, what you would hope to do with it. And
quite honestly, I'd rather not talk about it that much because, I think it's something that the players came up with the idea, and I want to support that, and I think it's great, and I support them. I certainly liked the video very much, and I'm very proud of our guys. But I think it's their thing, and I want them to own it. I don't want to steal any of their thunder.
While I've got you, Charles, what was the name of the person you mentioned in that video?
Aquarius Smith.
How do you spell the first name?
Quar, probably IUS. We just called him Q.
Tell me about his story.
Somebody I went to high school with my senior year. We were friends every day. And then I go to college. And then I come back hearing from our friends from around the city, from around my school district, saying he was killed by one of his older teammates, one of his football teammates. So just being able to have him in our hearts and our prayers every time I go out there kind of keeps me going.
By a football teammate, wow.
Yeah, sad story.
Do you think the video will help?
It'll help raise awareness to the whole cause, and that's kind of our main goal here. So just by being able to kind of say his name, keep him remembered, keep his image alive and well, we should be able to bring awareness to the situation and help future people that might go through the same problem.
Good job.
That's it? Yeah.